Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.
Hi there, Loy Macedo speaking to you from LoyMacedo.com. Who is Loy Macedo and Think Personal Branding? All right, today's edition of Dubai or UAE or Middle East based news. I have news in relation to cryptocurrency, the Pope in UAE, Middle East talks about Saudi, something about Oman, some bits of information about UAE news, which is kind of misleading. And then I have the second part, which is questions, comments, suggestions, and information given by readers, which is mainly authentic because I verified it. We have Etisalat problems, we have Dubizzle scam, we have employment scam, we have Emirates NBD, someone who's working there. We have information from a courier company. One guy who works in a tower has given me how many companies have closed on. That's kind of shocking. We have some information from a gold investor. Also a little bit from Indian high school. Someone has given me pretty shocking information. And the biggest one is this question that was asked to me, which I never expected, is one reader who asked me, Loy, what would happen to Dubai if Sheikh Mohammed, who is the visionary leader, if he dies, what happens next, given the fact that he's nearly 70 years old? So I will be answering all these questions. I'll be giving my opinions on all of this, and I'll be sharing with you whatever I do know. So let's quickly move on. First and foremost is, let's move on to the crypto news. In terms of crypto, it seems that this guy, it's from Sky News, the crypto trading boss, he died. His name is Gerald Courton, who is the founder of Quadriga CX. Why do they have these weird names like X and all that cool names? Okay, so he died due to complications of Crohn's disease in India. I do not know what is Crohn's disease. Okay, so he died due to Crohn's disease in India. And the sad fact was that only he had access to all the passwords of all the customers. So along with him, he said goodbye to 110 million pounds, or rather 190 million US dollars worth of cryptocurrency is just gone poof, just vanished. And his wife, she doesn't have any access. I don't know, maybe he didn't trust his wife that much. So now nobody has access to this and it's all gone. And now she's getting threats of, they're going to kill her and all that stuff from Reddit users. You know, my opinion about this news is, when you're dealing with new technologies, you'll always get new problems. You'll always get new challenges. So that is why I don't fall for the hype of new technologies. I'm not so crazy about cryptocurrency. Wow, invest in this. Because I know that something unexpected always happens. So that is why I prefer going with a known enemy than an, unknown angel. Because I would like to know what are the predictable outcomes. So for all those cryptocurrency gurus and cryptocurrency, wow, that's the future and all, I would like to know your answer to this. I would like to know, how would you get these passwords? How would people who invested, let's say 190 million, get their money back? I'm sure you don't have an answer, so just shut the fuck up. That's what I would say. Now, the next news that I want to give you is from Daily Mail Online, which gave this amazing little write-up. I like the fact that in this article, they showed beautiful photographs of the Pope on a Mercedes-Benz. I'm sure that is Sheikh Mohammed's, one of Sheikh Mohammed's cars, because he loves Mercedes-Benz, these four-wheelers. It seems that Pope 82 was waving to a crowd of 50,000 Catholics inside Abu Dhabi Sports Stadium. It's houseful. It's incredible. In fact, I have to applaud the UAE government for allowing a crucifix, allowing another religion, especially Christianity, which many people would say is just like Islam. So many Christians were able to say the Mass. You have photographs of nuns who are very happy All the people are waving flags. The Pope is mixing with everyone else. I mean, it's an endless stream of people. You have children being raised on other people's shoulders. You have people maybe sitting on other people's backs. I was pretty surprised that they even showed a photograph of the crucifix. You have the altar boys and altar girls who are serving Mass. Lucky for them, they can say that they served with the Pope. Me being an altar boy during my Christian days, oh, that would have been an honor. You know, it's really well done. So kudos to the UAE government for really doing its part in making the Pope feel welcome. And that really shows that UAE is trying so very, very hard to ensure that its PR is done pretty well. I'm sure lots of people will have very positive feelings. In fact, there are Muslims also mixing with the Christians. And there is this one photograph where this Emirati gentleman is holding this small girl up to receive blessings from the Pope. I'm pretty sure he was part of the CID or the undercover security services. And, you know, overall, Daily Mail Online has done an incredible job. People are also praising and thanking the UAE leadership. So this is a very positive news for UAE and nothing but respect to them. However, the only problem with Mail Online is the heading. What they wrote in the heading is Pope Francis leads the largest ever display of Christian worships in the birthplace of Islam. Mail Online, get your facts right. Abu Dhabi is not the birthplace of Islam. UAE is not the birthplace of Islam. Okay. So apart from that, everything else, Mail Online did an amazing coverage. Nothing but respect to UAE's leadership for doing a commendable job. I have nothing bad to say other than it's great, great guns. Okay. The next one is this news that is from Reuters, which says the Middle East stocks are down. The overall gist of the entire article is Dubai stocks fell sharply on Sunday. And the biggest sufferers were Emaar Properties, Emaar Malls, and Damac Properties. And it seems from 2017, that was the peak. The only trend that has been taking place is stocks are falling down, values are being reduced, and people are losing money. Then you have this news from WSJ, that is what's Wall Street, Wall Street Journal, that says very clearly that you know, companies, the American companies are having problems getting their money from Saudi-based companies. I think this is the one major problem that people who operate in the Middle East have, is Middle East companies, especially that are run by locals or by the government, they don't honor their payments. So that is why whenever anyone tells me, oh, I just got this big project for Expo 2020, or I got this big project for the Dubai government, or I got this big project for any government, I just tell them, when you get your payment, 100%, let me know. Because I have known so many companies, so many key players who have closed down. In fact, do the research by yourself. For the airport expansion, that was, I think, the phase 3 of Dubai Airport, all the companies, contracting and electromechanical companies that participated in all the prestigious projects of Dubai, just Google search or find out from people working in the market, how many of them actually got their payment, how many of them got less than what was promised, and how many of them didn't get anything at all. And the biggest one is how many companies actually shut down after participating because their suppliers didn't pay them money, or the government didn't pay them money, or they were asked to discount the actual amount. And imagine, as it is, they were quoting at 5%. They were asked to quote at only with a 1% margin or 1.5% margin. Some of them went cost to cost, and then the prices shot up, and they actually ended up in a loss. And many companies that set up many years ago, 20, 30 years, they just closed down, and many of them ran away. So you don't have to believe me, just do your research. Okay, this next one is from NDTV that says that Saudi encouraged oil boom. Foreign workers are now leaving in droves. It seems from 2017 onwards, more than 1.1 million foreign workers have left Saudi Arabia. Now the problem is they have an unemployment which is at 12.9%. Many of the Saudi nationals don't want to work for lower salaries. Businesses are struggling to make people work at lower salaries because they are not earning big money and profits. So now it's a catch-22. What do? If the citizens don't want to work, companies can't afford to keep these locals. And, most of the expatriate companies, you can't put pressure on a local citizen. They would just tell you, bugger off. What do you do next? Okay. So you also have another problem in Saudi, that is the Crown Prince's aggressive policies of just, jailing everyone at Ritz, which is considered today to be the most luxurious jail in the world, where they kept all these billionaires, just locked them up one fine day. And you also have price inflation that is running out of control. And apart from that, Khashoggi's death, which has made many international investors very, very scared. So now you have quite a number of problems that Saudi is facing with this new leadership. So it's to be seen what is next. However, if you ask me, I don't think Saudi is going to solve his problems anytime soon for the next 3 to 5 years. No, it's not going to solve. It's just not going to happen. They're just going to try to ensure damage control. Next one, you have Financial Express from Oman, which states Oman problems. This is taken from the Bloomberg report, which says that Oman is now headed for a major recession after Bahrain. Bahrain, the only reason that it is surviving is because Saudi is trying to support it, but Saudi would not be able to keep its arm of support for very long. It seems the Oman government needs $6.2 billion at the moment to help its economy. They tried introducing bonds, but it is not attracting many investors. Now, in terms of UAE-based news, Gulf News is trying to keep UAE's image happy, goody. So they said that UAE business confidence is now soaring. It is at the highest level since 2012, but firms are remaining cautious. My question to you is very simple. Okay, this is the 5th February 2019. You're saying that the confidence is at the highest level. Here's my question. How do you measure confidence? How did you measure it? Is there any weighing scale? Is there any psychometric test that you use to measure this? It's like me saying, I feel that the economy is going good. So by feeling, what is feeling? So, and here the claim is the World Expo is expected. Again, the problem, speculation, expectation is expected to create 220,000 jobs. Where are the jobs? Please show me where are the jobs. Show me a couple of people who have got the jobs. Okay. You will show me 8 or 10. So we have 220,000 minus 10. We still have a huge number. That's not happening. And then if you read the report, it says the population which stood at 9.2 million last year is expected to go to 12.2 million. You can't even attract people to land at the airport. From 1 million, it is reduced to 800,000. From 800,000, it's reducing even more. When you can't even get a population coming to the airport, what are you going to get a population to stay in Dubai? Hello, wake up. So it seems that the population is going to climb 1/3. You're absolutely crazy. I don't know what this reporter was smoking. I don't know which idiot has written this article, but this is nothing but, once again, speculation. It's like me saying, I feel hair growing. I just feel, but I can feel it. It's coming. One hair is there. That doesn't mean a large volume of hair is going to be, I'm going to be a long-haired guy. Okay. The next one, once again, misleading news. It seems that Dubai property delivers, residential units at the highest level since 2011. 21,700 units have been delivered. Yes, applause. So now a article which shows you like it's good news is actually really bad news. Why? Because you're delivering more and more housing units when people are reducing, when people's purchasing power is getting down. So these flats are going to remain empty. And when flats remain empty, the landlords, the owners don't get any money. They have to pay the banks and they start getting worried because they have to pay their suppliers. So they're going to reduce the price. When you reduce the price, Yes, a person might say, yay, the house rent is reduced, I save some money. But then when the price reduces, money comes less in. When money is less, they will spend less. And when they spend less, business goes down. When business goes down, we need less employees. When we have less employees, then people lose jobs. And when people lose jobs, that person and his family all go back home. And this is going to spiral into a recession. So this is really bad news if you ask me. Okay. If a country is doing well, they will increase the prices of basic commodities, not decrease the prices. Let's say, for example, my services are in big demand, very big demand. I don't have time to breathe. I will increase my prices. Okay. But if it's normal and natural, I'll keep it as it is. But if it is really bad, I don't have any customers, I'm going to even accept people who would say, okay, I'll give $5. Yeah, please come, please come. I'll accept because I need to survive. I have expenses running every day, water, electricity, employees, licensing fees. After 2-3 months, I have to pay, vendors or checks. So this is bad news. And the last news that I want to share with you is Emiratis have started driving cars as Uber cabs in UAE. Okay, I'll give my opinion on this. When I talk to a local Emirati who says, I'm local, okay, I would be shit scared of dealing with a local, okay? Why? Because this is his country, anything goes. So if I get a local who comes with his expensive car and I see an Emirati there, I'm going to be shit scared. I'm going to please, can you drop me there? No, I drop you here, okay? Give me money. What you can tell him? I'm going to complain about you to Uber. You complain about me, I have your details, I have your phone number. Wallahi, you are going to get bamboo from UC, I show you. So, do you think people want that drama? In fact, when you have news online where it clearly states that if you're a lady and you have a problem with a local, okay, the lady, if she's raped or she's molested, she is jailed because of the Sharia law. Do you think they are going to start supporting expats and punish locals? No, sorry, it doesn't work. Personally, how I look at it, I see this more as a gimmick. I see this more as, something fancy. It's more like you see this gold-plated burger, which Dubai was talking about. Gold-plated burger, gold-plated ice cream, and gold-plated pizza. I look at it in the same way. Yes, locals, I'm not saying all locals are bad, but as an expat, I would rather take a Pakistani, Bangladeshi or Indian whom I can shout and scream and at least get things done, or a Filipino, rather than an Arab local driving an overpriced car and I just don't know what's going to happen next. So this is just going to be one of those gimmicks like, the Dubai police cars, which are all super fast, expensive. But eventually, it's not going to sustain, it's not going to work. And I doubt any Arab local would be proud to say, I'm a taxi driver. No, it doesn't work out that way. Okay, so now moving to the readers. Let's quickly move on to the updates. First and foremost is, I received my first ever donation from a Filipina. I never expected a Filipino to donate. Normally, Filipinos, they'll spend on bulalao, they'll spend on food, they'll spend on party, they'll spend on booze, they'll spend on fashion, they'll spend on their friends, on exercise, everything else. But I never thought I would ever get a Filipino who would pay me for my service. In my 40 years of being in UAE, this is the first Filipino that I received for my mentorship. Won the world championship. Sorry, she qualified for the world championship of public speaking Toastmasters. This is the second Filipina who is actually taken my, as a gratitude. So I don't want to give her name. Thank you so very much. She's based in the Middle East. The next one is a gentleman from United States, old gentleman. He says he loves my channel, although he gets really bugged with my use of profanity. He says, apart from that, and the funny thing that is on my face, he says he thinks I'm a good lad. So he donated a sum of money. Thank you so very much. One Indian guy went on and on praising me, saying, brother, you're great, you're this, you're that. And in the end, he said he will donate. He is not yet donated, but that's okay. So at least he gave me a couple of compliments. Okay, apart from that, 18 people have got jobs and I'm very happy about it. So 18 people, and that is a good record for this week. A couple of other people who did approach me with their resumes. See, the problem that is happening with most of you people in your resumes, especially in the Middle East, you people are putting the obvious. Like, for example, a receptionist, she is putting, I used to handle phone calls, I used to answer emails, I used to meet and greet customers, I used to coordinate with the departments, I used to liaise with this. You're just informing what you're expected to do. So if everyone just informs other people the role of what they're doing, I mean, if I have 10 receptionists, all of them answer phone calls, all of them answer emails, all of them meet and greet customers, all of them have a timesheet where they check people coming on time, all of them book hotel rooms for guests, all of them prepare, the petty cash. So if all of them do the same thing, whom should I choose? It'll just be a matter of luck. And if you do that on your resume, it is never going to work. And then you have this embarrassing thing that people do. They write, my objective is to join a company and fulfill my potential and climb the corporate ladder. And then some other people put profile summary, which is like 200 words long. I'm dynamic, I'm hardworking, I'm focused, I am, I am sincere, I am result oriented. Wow. Only you are result oriented. I've never met anyone result oriented. And then there are these clowns. I have 8 years experience. So if you have 8 years, then another guy with 10 years will eclipse you. Another guy with 15 years will make you look even more bad. So please stop putting this shit on your resume. And especially, I don't understand when managers or senior people, I know Microsoft Word, I know Windows, I know Gujarati, Konkani, Tamil, Malayalam, Greek. What the fuck are you putting all that? And then you have embarrassments like, I'm married, happily. I have a driving license. Why? You want to be a fucking driver? And you put garbage on your resume and then you wonder why you don't get fucking jobs. Seriously, not using your fucking common sense. That is why you don't get fucking jobs. And then like retards, you go to Naukri.com, Monster.com, CareerJobs.com or GulfJobs.com. You pay them $150, $200, $300. Oh, make my resume fantastic. So they put blue color, pink color, purple color, and they give good graphics, JPEG, cartoons. They put JPEG images and they put bombastic words. The career snapshot, my puerile focus was towards the achievement of global objectives that led to the domination of market research. Wow, fantastic. I didn't understand a word you're saying. Fucking hell. You copy paste fucking resumes and you think that the person sitting across the desk is fucking dumb. I see resumes every single fucking day. Even though I'm not an employer, I get 1,600 emails, and out of that, at least 100 of them are resumes. And I can see the pattern. The stupid photograph, like this. They have a stupid photograph. They have their name, mobile number, mobile 2 dots, mobile, email 2 dots. Oh, that's an email. Oh, wow. And when will you fucking grow up? It's like, it makes me realize the quality of people who are actually going and applying for fucking jobs. It's so shitty. No wonder you're fucking unemployed. And then you wonder, oh, there is politics. Oh, there is favoritism. Oh, there is racism. No, you're fucking dumb. That's why you're fucking unemployed. Okay? Sort out. For people who'd spend a fortune on their fucking marriage just to do their hair, just to do their, their beard, they would spend a fortune on cufflinks, or an amazing amount on designing their card, making it a concept, a theme. They would spend hours and hours arguing and debating about the buffet, the menu. But you would not spend that same attention to detail, research, and, not employ professionals for your fucking resume, for your career, for your profile. And you think, oh, my interview skills, if I go for an interview, I will do like this, just introduce me to your client like this. Yeah, if you can do like this, fucking do like this and get a fucking interview, man. It's very simple. If you don't know how to fucking talk and sell yourself You're not going to do fucking miracles in interviews. And if you're so fucking good, you would be employed. So people who are talking shit in their resume, who position themselves as God's gift to mankind, the reason you're fucking unemployed is because your resume sucks, your interview skills is shit, and your personality is crap. Unless you get professional, not fucking Naukri.com, Monster.com, having 1,500 dirham salaried guy who's just copy pasting fucking resumes through the system. You'll not get a fucking job. Moving on. I got a couple of these questions from people. I don't know. People from Dubai are asking me weird questions now. The question, Lloyd, what will you do after you die? What will you do after you die? What will you do after you die with regards to God? Because I'm an atheist. Okay. So here's my answer to you. What will you do after you die? What will you do? Okay. And let's assume you're dead. How will you communicate what the fuck is actually going on? In fact, the people who have died, have they communicated to you which God did they actually meet? Like when you die, do you actually meet Durga Ma? Do you actually meet Ganesha? Do you meet Shiva? Do you meet Zeus? Did you meet Jesus Christ or his angels or representative? Did you meet Prophet Muhammad? Did you meet Amun-Ra? Which God did you actually meet? Okay. And what was the protocol like? What was the sequence of events? What questions did they ask? Did they show you how hell actually looks like? Did they show you how heaven actually looks like? Did you get a kind of a Instagram update or a Facebook message? So you tell me, give me information from someone who has died, okay? Give me all this information so that I can research it. And once I verify that this information is given to me from someone who has died, then I might actually consider what you have to say. So until then, why don't you die and then send me a message? So that's my answer to you, retard. Okay. Next one. Loy, tattoos are not allowed in Islam. Then why did you get it? My dear friend, which part of Loy Anthony Macedo sounds Muslim or Islamic to you? Like, for example, if my name was Muhammad Al-Balushi Abdullah bin Qaboos Al-Shawarma bin Filfil. Okay. So if my name was that, agreed. If you ask me, are you Muslim? If my name was, let's say, Muhammad Tariq Al-Shamsi bin Falak Al-Akhaha Bukhir Al-Khalid. Okay, fine. Then I'm Muslim. Or if my name was just Rafi or only Al. Okay. Then this question makes sense. Loy Anthony Macedo. It's like asking Ram Kumar, Sita, or someone saying, my name is Shiva. And you're saying, wow, you're Muslim. It's like me asking you, Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Al-Shamsi. Wow, that is a beautiful Christian name. Or that's a beautiful Hindu name. The problem is, use your fucking brains. Please. If the size of your brains is smaller than the size of your bolus, you know bolus? Then it shows what is your problem. Please use brains first, okay? Research. Is it a Christian name, Hindu name? I'm not a Muslim, so just so that you know. Okay, next one. Loy, as a youth, what should we focus on and what should we do in our 30s? As a youth, I would just see, it's very easy to make fucking plans. It's very easy to think, oh, as a youth, I'm 18, I'm going to do this. You know, like they say, you want to make God laugh, tell him your fucking plans. When I was born, as a young man, I never, ever fucking thought I would be an atheist. I never thought I would break up with my family. I never thought I would have 4 fucking marriages. I didn't think I would have fucking tattoos on my face. I didn't think I would shag so many women. I didn't think I would have sex accidentally with a guy. I had sex with a lady boy. Sorry, it turned out to be a guy. Thought it was a girl. So I never thought all this. I never thought I'd be in Thailand. I never thought I would have a daughter. I never thought I would do YouTube. YouTube wasn't invented that time. So as a youth, I just wanted to be James Bond, star in movies and become rich. That's all. I wanted to be sometimes a WW superstar. Actually, when I was young, I wanted to be a priest. No joke. I seriously wanted to be a Christian Catholic priest and die for God. Okay? I'm telling you, I know it's laughable. Okay? Because I was so hardcore into Jesus. So, life didn't go as per plan. So, what I'm trying to tell you is, if you're young, life is not going to go as per fucking plan. So, what you need to do is just have goals that you can focus on and achieve step by step, one step at a time. Have a worthwhile goal that gives you life, that gives you meaning, that gives you purpose. And remember this, life is too fucking short. You'll get plenty of advice from all these fucking books, from all the YouTube videos, from all the fucking podcasts. Each guy will be a fucking expert on telling you how to live your life, from your parents to teachers to everyone fucking else. Okay? That's all a fucking perspective. Just choose what is, right for you. Remember this, everything that you do, from smoking, drinking, drugs, shagging, sex, everything has a price to pay. So do everything in moderation. But remember this, nothing in life goes as per plan unless you're really an exception. And if you ask me, the one biggest fucking advice I can give you, that would be money fucking talks. Whether you like it or not, your whole fucking life is going to run around money. It's the God, the actual reality. Because if you have shitloads of fucking money, everyone will come and kiss your ass, would love to give you a fucking blowjob and love to die for you, love you and everything else. You can be a fucking asshole, but you'll be still appreciated in society. You don't have fucking money, even your own parents, even your own children, even your own best friend will fucking desert you at some point of time. So if you ask me, money is the name of the game. Focus on making fucking money. So next one is this gentleman, Loy. I've seen your video. I'm inspired to move to Thailand, Loy. What do you think of my profile? And he sends me his goddamn CV. Please don't send me a shitty fucking CV without booking my professional service, okay? If you don't book my professional fucking service, I'm not going to look at your fucking, what do I look like? Some charity fucking organization here that is there just to take care of you? I mean, so fucking retarded shit, man. Okay. Next one is, I just wanted to share these particular, these particular messages. One particular guy, I received a couple of thank you testimonials from really, really powerful people. I will censor their names because they are very influential. This one is from a very powerful Emirati, very powerful Emirati. He has sent me a letter of recommendation, which I'll just put as a snapshot. So thank you so very much. I, wanted to share at that time itself, but now I'm sharing. Another one is I got this second thank you. I got a couple of thank you notes for people who I helped in terms of getting jobs. Just remember that they're just trying to express their thanks for my resume, interview, and training skills. So I don't want to focus much on this because it's obviously praising me. Apart from that, I also want to share with you retardation, complete retardation. Here is one, sir, when I tell people, listen, pay me, then I'll fucking give you service. Still, people don't seem to understand. There are people who still say, sir, after a job, I pay you, sir. Sir, suppose, after getting advance money, if you don't provide me job, sir, what will I do, sir? And there are some other people, even after telling them that I charge money for a service, they say, can I pay you afterwards? Can I pay you after I get a job? After you get a job, why the fuck should you pay me? Then there are some other people, sir, who send me emails. Sir, please do help me get a job. I'll pay you lots of money later, lots of money. And then there is this guy who, without asking, he sends me an email and says, check my resume, give me feedback and let me know where I need to improve. So he asked me, please look at my email. So I told him, yes, I looked at your CV, sip my coffee, and I hope that helps. So you get stupid people like this and I give them stupid answers. Why the fuck are you sending me emails? Next one. This is a reader from Etisalat. No, sorry, not from Etisalat. This guy, he left Dubai. He paid his internet, Diva, sold his car, ensured that bank there was no objection, traffic fines, he paid his landlord, everything else. After 6 months of leaving UAE, now he's being sent a bill and being told that he's going to get a legal team approaching him for 300 that he has not paid. My honest suggestion to you guys is, before you leave Dubai, make sure that you get a clearance certificate, a clearance certificate written from the bank, written from the police, written from whomsoever, stating clearly on their letterhead with a stamp and sign that you've cleared all your dues, so then you can produce it to them and prove it to them that I paid all my bills. What the fuck are you asking me? In fact, when I withdrew from my bank account, I made sure I left some money in the bank account so that they cannot claim that, you know, I overdrew or whatever. They have some money, take my money, just keep quiet. Okay. Here is another reader who sent me a message stating that he managed to get a couple of Viagra tablets, human growth hormone, and a couple of steroid bodybuilding supplements from a pharmacy. This is nothing new. During my bodybuilding days, I used to get it openly from almost all the pharmacies. All you got to do is find a guy who's willing to talk to you a little nicely. Just ask him, I would like bodybuilding supplements like HGH or something. One of them will be willing to give you. And if they are not willing to talk to you, find out from your gym coach. Find out from the gym trainer. He will tell you where to actually buy, or maybe he will supply to you himself. Because all the gyms in Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Ras Al Khaimah, all of them, they take steroids. They supply. The funny thing is, supplying is illegal, but using them for your personal use is not illegal. So there's a loophole in the system. I used to get it from one of the biggest pharmacy chains in UAE. I don't want to take their name. I used to get it openly across the counter. They have got many fines from the ministry, but they still continue selling human growth hormone across the counter. So I've done that during my bodybuilding days. Now, you know, I'm old. I don't feel like doing exercise. So what's the point of taking it? Anyway, the next one is, I got the suggestion from a reader who says, Loy, you're a role model. Please don't use bad words. And he has also given me a suggestion, he or she, I think it's a she, yeah. She has said that, Loy, don't talk about your sex life. Don't tell that you went to prostitutes. Show that you're decent, dress up well, talk nicely, and you'll get sponsorship. People will accept you more, and many people will like you, and you'll become famous. Madam, I don't want to fucking be famous. I don't want people kissing my fucking ass. I don't want to portray that I'm a decent fucking guy. I don't want to be a nicey role fucking model. Fuck everyone and fuck this role model fucking business. I never asked to be a fucking role model. Why the fuck should I be a role model? For what? For fucking children? So that they follow me? Oh, then I have to dance to the fucking tunes of parents. Then I have to say fucking prayers. Then I have to show that I'm a goody guy, decent. Fuck everyone. I'm happy with my fucking life. You want to follow me? That's your fucking problem. I'm not interested to be a fucking role model. I'm interested to be fucking happy with my family, with my baby. That's about it. Okay, I'm interested to make some fucking money. I don't give a fuck about fame. I don't want to be a fucking role model. Don't want to be up there where everyone I have to explain my actions. Everyone I have to dance to their fucking tunes. You know, the more famous you get, the more fucking headache it is. I prefer having a low fucking profile. So, fuck everything. If you find it a fucking problem to watch my video, don't fucking watch my videos. If you feel that I'm not a role model, don't follow me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not asking you to change. You don't ask me to fucking change. Okay? It's as simple as that. Not angry, but I'm giving you my point of view. Next one is a reader who applied for a job from dobizzle.com, which I told you not to. It says, Loy, I applied for them. They gave me, they asked me all my details. They sent me professional looking documents. They sent me professional emails. They raised my expectation. They asked me for some basic money. I paid them. Then they said there's going to be an interview. After I did the interview, it seems I passed the interview. I did amazing. Then they said, what? That I've been selected for the job. I have to pay now for the processing fee. Paid them for the processing fee. Now nothing's happening. My dear friend, you have been fucking conned because you're fucking stupid. Okay? I've told you again and again, if something is too good to be true, it's too good to be true. No employer is going to ask you fucking money. No employer is going to just take your interview over online. Online, anyone can fucking portray anything you want. In fact, check the fucking email. If you have company name at Gmail, at Hotmail, at some fucking thing. And it's not a company website. They don't have a premises. They don't have people. They don't have face-to-face interaction. It's all fucking fake. And if someone gives you with a well-scripted system with an amazing registration number, great email format with a Western name and all that, and they're making you, your hopes go super high, when you have been a fucking loser for most of your life, you are going to get conned. And that is what happened to you. Next one is a reader who's a banker. He has confessed that what they put in the newspaper about Emirates Bank, Emirates NBD is false. He's saying, Lloyd, they are actually terminating staff. They've removed many people from back-end offices. They've closed down many back-end functions. Mall branches are shut down. In our department, we kind of laugh sadly when we read such news. Please don't mention my name. No, I'm not going to mention your name. It's a fact. This is actually old news. Okay, I got a reader who works for a professional, one of the top courier companies. He told me, Lloyd, the situation is very bad. We are losing opportunities. In fact, no more promotions or no more salary increments are given. I had asked for one. I was supposed to get one. They won't give you. It seems business is rolling very slowly. The existing clients are searching for cheaper options. Yes, of course, because when you want to cut down cost, nobody cares whether you're DHL, UPS, FedEx, or Aramex, or, you can be some local company as long as the job gets done. So why should I pay $200 when I can get the same job done for $50? Cutting down overheads, my friend. Then you have a reader who stays in Latifa Tower. I do not know where is Latifa Tower. If anyone can just enlighten me on this. It seems it's on Sheikh Zayed Road. Although I've been in Latifa Tower for many years. In the past 4 months, 32 companies have closed in our tower and they have left. The spaces are being empty. In my company itself, they reduced the salaries of the frontliners and people at the top management are leaving one by one. He has requested me not to mention his company. Okay, fine. But he's in Latifa Tower. The next one is this reader who told me that he's watching Netflix where there's a UAE program. It seems it's in partnership with the UAE Ministry of Justice. They have a handful of Emirati actors where these series, they are dramatized. They show UAE Emiratis who are very loving, understanding and equal to other citizens. They show Indians and Pakistanis having a good life. It seems they are equal to locals. Ha 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 ha. Okay, that's a funny one. Emiratis are equal to Indians and Pakistanis and Bangladeshis. Okay, whatever. Okay, it seems that in episode 15, an Indian calls an Emirati a devil in an open court. Wow. If you were to call an Emirati in a Emirates, in a UAE court, a devil, you are going to be jacked. Okay, you don't call Emiratis anything. It seems in episode 13, 2 Emirati ladies were chased out by an Indian national rented apartment. What rubbish. If an Emirati lady complains about an expat, you are fucked. That's capital F-U-C-C-K-E-E-D. Okay? It seems the timing is pretty noteworthy. They launched on 23rd January 2019, just 1 year to go before Expo 2020. Here's my view on this. It's normal. Any country wants positive PR. I don't see any big deal in this. I don't see anything wrong in this. If I had a company or if I was a ruler of a country, obviously I would like PR. And they're not going to tell you the truth. Come on. All these movies that are there are figments of people's imagination. It's just bloody entertainment. So watch it and enjoy it. Then you have a gold investor who has lived in the United States for 50 years. He says he has plenty of gold investments globally, has traveled around the world. He just corrected me and said, Lloyd, as for your previous video, you said the prices are bad. It's not bad. The prices are the highest in the last 3 to 4 years. So obviously if the price is high, people are not going to buy. Okay. Next one is a ex-employee of Indian high school. He spoke to me and gave me tremendous amount of claims stating that this person slept with that head. This person slept with this person, had sex in exchange for favors. And that is why I got 3 promotions in a single year and was participating in some weekend sports club, which I have no idea what is a weekend sports club, where the person got 70% extra margin. And if anyone dared to question what was going on, it seems they were terminated. 7 people got terminated from weekend sports club, which I have no idea. the amount of money that they were making per month for this weekend sports club was 45,000 to 85,000 every single month. Every sports day, it seems there are 6 sports days per year. It seems they were making close to 60 to 70,000 dirhams. They've given, this person gave me names. I'm sorry, I'm not going to mention the names, but it seems someone in the sports club slept with the big dog, the big guy, or whatever. No comments, sorry, but just can't do. Whatever you want to put it in the comments of that video. I'll just, just look at it. I'm sorry. Even how am I supposed to say that this guy, his name is so-and-so, fucked this girl or she, and it seems that this lady went around bragging to everyone saying that I slept with the, whatever, this guy. So, that's not my fucking problem. Anyway, but one thing is, the power of pussy is always, the more you sleep, the more. And in fact, for those of you from Indian high school who are wondering, oh Lloyd, how can you say all these words? The thing is, in the previous video, I didn't use any bad words or normal words like I normally use because I was told again and again, Lloyd, parents have to forward this video, please be decent. So, for once in my life, out of an exception, I decided to be unlike myself as a favor to children. But this is how I normally fucking speak. You like it, take it. Don't like it, fuck it. Okay. Now comes the big fucking question, the big mega question which the reader asked, which I never expected was, Lloyd, what would happen to Dubai if His Highness Sheikh Mohammed died? Now, before anything else, let me tell you, I admire Sheikh Mohammed. I think he is among the greatest leaders, the greatest visionaries, the greatest human beings ever lived. Agreed, he has imperfections. He's not perfect. I know what you'll bring. You'll send me Daily Mail Online about Princess Latifa. You'll send me that his past, whatever you'll send me. You'll send me a lot of links. And I've been used to receiving these links. I don't care. For me, what he did as a leader, as a businessman, for a brand like Dubai, from a desert to making it a multi-billion-dollar city, which is well known all over the world. I admire the guy. Okay? So, if you don't like that part about me, that's not my fucking problem. But I admire the guy. Now, you need to understand that Sheikh Mohammed is 69 years old. He was born on July 15th. Leo, I think. Leo. So, very leadership for those who believe in astrology. July 15th, 1949. He's 69 years old. He's born in Al-Shin Dagab. You know, that tunnel, famous tunnel. Okay. So, he's nearly 70 years old. Now, personally, what I think, Sheikh Mohammed will have the best doctors, the best medicines, the best alternate medicine, the best everything. Even if he needs hormone replacement therapy, he will get it. He'll get the best of the best of the best, so as to keep him in good health. If I had the bloody money, I would go for, HGH, hormone replacement therapy. Hormone replacement, HRP. Yeah, HRP. Therapy. HRT. Okay. Now, his wife, one is Haya bint Hussein, who he married in 2004. Hind bint Maktoum bin Juma al Maktoum, whom he married in 1979. And he married this Greek lady, Zoe Grigorakos. Okay, I hope I got that name right. So, and he has officially 23 children. Okay. Now, Sheikh Mohammed, his son, who died, unfortunately, who was Rashid bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, who was the former crown prince until 2008, who died, unfortunately, at the age of 33 due to a heart attack on 18 September 2015. He was only 33. There are reports on Mail Online that have made it pretty controversial. I don't want to speak about it because this is a private family matter. You can Google search Mail Online and type Rashid bin Mohammed Al Maktoum and you can read about the article. Okay, whatever said and done, a very talented, very gifted, very smart individual whom I'm pretty sure, being his chosen son, he had a lot of hopes. He died. And that's really sad. 33 is a very young age. Now, he has been replaced by Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, who's popularly known as Faza. very enterprising. He's a poet, he has creativity, he's an adventurer, he's a horse rider, he's an athlete. You'll see him on social media everywhere. Many consider him absolutely amazingly handsome. Some people don't like him very much. But I think he has a great personality. He's well educated from the London School of Economics, and he currently holds many important positions. So if Sheikh Mohammed were to die, okay, due to age or whatever, obviously his son, that is his chosen one, that is Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, will take over. Now, this is my assumption that he's next in line for the throne, provided there is nobody else. Now, there are people who claim from inside sources, there is that, there's that buzz internally, that Sheikh Mohammed has blood pressure and diabetes. Now, nobody can confirm because this is a very private matter and obviously the news will never leak out. But people say that he has blood pressure and diabetes and he is taking the world's best treatment to ensure it is kept in check. But I can tell you one thing, he is under tremendous pressure. He is under tremendous stress. Why? Because he loves Dubai. He loves his citizens. He loves his country. So when you're totally passionate, when you're totally committed, when you totally love something, yes, if things don't work out well, you will be under pressure. Like, for example, I'm a provider for my family. I'm under pressure. I'm under stress. I'm worried about my child. I'm worried about my wife. I'm worried about money. I have so many other things. I'm worried about my health. So like a normal individual, he also has, but he'll have 10 times more because obviously he's dealing with the country, he's dealing with money, issues, health, so many other things, okay? Now, personally, I hope he lives to 100 and beyond, okay? But if in case Sheikh Mohammed does die, these are my predictions of what will happen. The day the market comes to know he's sick or he's dying, the first thing that will happen is the markets will panic. They will absolutely panic. A lot of investors will be on the edge. They will keep silent, but they'll be watching. There will be many withdrawals. Many people will withdraw their money to invest somewhere stable because obviously they wouldn't want, some new policy change or something to affect their investment. People who are public figures will keep their money because obviously they don't want, the news writing about them. But I can assure you, the people who will have the inside information will automatically start selling whatever they have, or they'll withdraw their money and they'll invest in international markets, which will be more stable, or in the Cayman Islands or Switzerland, whatever. The second thing which I feel will happen is people will leave the investments or keep the investment which they feel there's nothing to lose. Okay, so that they will not touch because they just want to be sure that, if the market does go up or whatever, I do benefit, okay? When the prices do crash, there'll be many people who will take advantage of the opportunity and buy. That is for those people who have more liquidity. One thing which I do believe will happen is when Sheikh Mohammed dies, his vision will die with him. He will hope for his vision to be taken forward by his sons. But what I've seen, the trend through years and years of generations of examples, when a person dies, his vision dies with him. A new vision comes in place because a new leadership is coming in place. So Sheikh Hamdan will have his vision and he will try to implement his vision. It may be a mixture of his father's vision with his, but it obviously will be something new. I possibly feel that we are not going to see anything new because right now, as far as we can see, Fazza or Sheikh Hamdan, he's on social media, he's on Facebook, he's on Instagram. But the world, I'm not talking of the Arab leadership. The world has not seen his leadership achievements. The world has not seen what he has done. Sheikh Mohammed has always taken the front seat. We have never seen anyone else taking the front seat. Sheikh Mohammed never said he will, like Michael Dell, when he said, I'll step back officially and allow someone else to take over. And then, disaster that took place. So we have never seen Sheikh Mohammed say, I'm taking a back seat, officially announce everyone, let my son Hamdan take over. No, that has never happened. So I personally feel when you have that situation, that is a recipe for disaster because then, if he had put him right in the front seat and he stood back, he can at least correct him. That's not happening. There is a very big question that will always be asked. Will the elders, will the other big giants who are there, will they respect his position? Will the other countries, say that I respect and I accept your leadership? They will say, you're a young man, don't teach. Like, I tell people, don't teach your father how to fuck. They would say, you're 33, you're in your 40s, I'm 60s, don't teach me. So that can be a problem. What I personally predict is for the first 5 years, he would keep a low profile. He would not rock the boat. Sheikh Hamdan would absolutely focus on bringing peace and stability into the region because he wouldn't want to do anything too drastic because he's taking over the management which was already existing there. I'm pretty sure Sheikh Mohammed, given the leader that he is, the visionary that he is, he will make sure that he puts checks in place and proper guides and proper ministers to advise his son and to make sure that, UAE is taken care even when he's not there. Many opportunists will come forward. Many snakes in the grass will come forward because now that they know that the big ruler is no longer, the big Sheikh Mo is not there. So obviously they will come forward to take advantage of the opportunity. What I feel Sheikh Hamdan would do is he would keep what is working and continue that, but he would eliminate what is not working. I'm very sure that Sheikh Hamdan would just get rid of all the projects which are loss-making, especially the World Islands, especially waterfront, especially Jabal Ali, Palm. He would just shut it all down because it's not working. It's really not. It's draining billions. The airport, that is the big question. They will have to shut it down at some point because they're bleeding in millions every single day. He will do what he always wanted to do. Sheikh Hamdan is very smart, very intelligent. He'll be a good leader. I feel he'll be a good leader. But where proving himself as a businessman, as a leader for the country, that is still, it's to be seen. It's to be seen because he has not proved himself. One thing is for sure, the hype will be over. There'll be no more hype. Oh, Dubai, this, that. Nobody's going to fall for the hype. Nobody's going to believe the hype because those days are over. Those glory days of making big money and Dubai being big. And because social media is so powerful today, you can't bullshit anymore. So I'm pretty sure he would not do that. Okay. There's not going to be super growth. There's not going to be, complete disaster. But UAE will be more or less where it is. But it'll go down a couple of points, couple of notches, and he will do his best to, like Spider-Man, in that movie with the fighting Dr. Octopus and the train is moving. He puts his web and he's holding. So I see that as an analogy. Sheikh Hamdan will be holding just to make sure the train doesn't fall overboard. First year, the economy will go down really bad because there's never been a leader like Sheikh Mohammed. He's one of a kind. He's a legend. And what Sheikh Hamdan would do is relax the rules a bit. Second and third year, because of the relaxed rules, faith in investors would be, kind of, okay, nothing bad is happening. We can keep our money here safely. There can be political unrest, political divides and teams will start up. So that is where they'll have to unite all together. Otherwise, it's going to be havoc. Black money will continue coming in because that's the only way businesses will survive or investments will take place. They'll try to keep business as usual. They will absolutely control social media. They'll absolutely try to control the media, whatever news they put. UAE will also try to diversify in different other outlets. They would, for sure, they'll not invest in UAE because they realize that it's a standstill. They will. Lot of these projects, these theme parks and all that, you'll see many of them. My prediction is at least 40% for all these businesses, all these projects Sheikh Mohammed started, which are actually bleeding, and they're not talking about 40%, they will close it down. Yeah, and that in turn will affect a lot of people will lose their jobs. A lot of big salary people will be out. You'll see market corrections taking place. See, end of the day, keep in mind, when Michael Jackson died, nobody was there to take over. Queen, Steve Jobs, Sam Walton, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Usain Bolt, Lance Armstrong. After them, who is next? Nobody. There's only one of a kind. That's why you have only one Michael Jackson, one Steve Jobs, Sam Walton, Elon Musk, Muhammad Ali, then Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg. Only one. So there's only one Sheikh Mohammed. There's not going to be another Sheikh Mohammed. Never. Okay? Yes, there are exceptions like you'll say, oh, Walt Disney, after Walt Disney grew even bigger, Sony, Toyota. But then if you talk of leadership in countries, after Nelson Mandela came who? After Mahatma Gandhi came who? So all I can tell you is there'll never be another Sheikh Mohammed. Okay, just as there was only one Sheikh Zayed, there's never again another Sheikh Zayed. I just see it went up with Sheikh Mohammed, and now it has come to a standstill. With Sheikh Hamdan, it will come down slow. He will do his best, like it will. That Spider-Man thing, he'll hold it. It will come down. It will come down, and it will reach its normal equilibrium, where there's no more hype, no more speculation. I see him being as a moderator. I see him more as a person who will try to bring balance. But there's never going to be another big hype. All other countries are going to compete and try to come up. So competition is going to increase. The madness, the money making is going to completely stop. You'd see China and India raise up as powers, many more opportunities. And people would start really thinking, especially the new generation, what is the point of being in UAE when I don't get citizenship? And they'll never get citizenship. So you'll see people move out to Canada, Europe, and all the other countries because they would want citizenship for them and their future families. And yeah, that's what it is. There's only going to be one Sheikh Mohammed, only one great Sheikh Mohammed. Never again will there be another great leader. Like you had one Sheikh Zayed, only one Sheikh Mohammed. And like you have one Loy Macedo. So that's it. So these are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Like I told you, I always read your comments. I always answer ones that are worthwhile. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't like it, thumbs down. Put your comments. And if you want to support the channel, you know how. Just send a little bit of money. It always helps. So this is me signing off for now, guys. Thank you so very much. Take care and bye-bye.